Tortoise and the Hare. There was once a hare who was friends with a tortoise. One day, he challenged the tortoise to a race. Seeing how slow the tortoise was going, the hare thought he'd win this easily. So, he took a nap while the tortoise kept on going. When the hare woke, he saw that the tortoise was already at the finish line. Much to his chagrin, the tortoise won the race while he was busy sleeping. Moral: the hare teaches that overconfidence can sometimes ruin you, while the tortoise teaches us about the power of perseverance. The dog and the bone. Once, there was a dog who wandered the streets night and day in search of food. One day, he found a big juicy bone, and he immediately grabbed it in his mouth and took it home. On his way home, he crossed a river and saw another dog with a bone in its mouth. He wanted that bone for himself, too. But as he opened his mouth, the bone he was biting fell into the river and sank. That night, he went home hungry. Moral of the story: if we always envy others, we'll lose what we already have, just like the greedy dog. The elephant and the ants. There was once a proud elephant who constantly bullied smaller animals. He would go to the anthill near his home and spray water at the ants. The ants, with their size, could do nothing but cry. The elephant just laughed and threatened the ants that he would crush them to death. One day, the ants had enough and decided to teach the elephant a lesson. They went straight into the elephant's trunk and started biting him. The elephant could only howl in pain. He realized his mistake and apologized to the ants and all the animals he bullied. Moral of the story: be humble and treat everyone with kindness. If you think you're stronger than others, use your strength to protect them instead of harming them. The thirsty crow. After flying a long distance, a thirsty crow wandered the forest searching for water. Finally, he saw a pot half filled with water. He tried to drink from it, but his beak wasn't long enough to reach the water inside. He then saw pebbles on the ground, and one by one, he put them in the pot until the water rose to the brim. The crow then hastily drank from it and quenched his thirst. Moral of the story: if there's a will, there's a way. Every problem has a solution if we look hard and don't give up.